May I have your attention, please? All rise. Lawrence County Municipal Court's now in session. The Honorable Donald R. Camper presiding. All those having business before the court draw near and you shall be heard. God bless the great state of Ohio and this honorable court. You may be seated.
Good morning. Today's July 3rd. It's a Thursday. We're having court today because tomorrow's a holiday. So we have reviews to do first. Dale's going to call your name for review. Come up when your name's called and go to the file.
Stephanie Buck, James Conley, Jennifer Cooper, Brian Crawford, Robert Hamlin, Gary Cassidy, Donald Sharp, Alexis Smith, Ron Witherell.
Stephanie Buck, 22-1061. Stephanie?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm short, I ain't that short.
I just wasn't sure. Okay, so you're making payments on your fines. So
I turned in the community service thing, I just now started.
She turned in 2 hours today, Your Honor.
That's all I have right now, but I should be able to get it finished in the month.
Mondays or Fridays for your hearings.
It don't even matter.
Okay.
The furthest one out.
August 15th.
When?
August 15th.
All right, thank you.
Get it finished, you don't have to show up. 9 o'clock, August 15th.
All right.
James Conley, 22-2720. Okay, the only thing you have to do is the dip score, I believe. Is that right?
You told me that if I completed the treatment that I was in, that I didn't have to do that last time I was here.
Your Honor, I saw that in the computer, that is correct.
Okay. Do you have a report on your treatment?
He's not here today, I guess.
Where are you going?
TCC.
Okay. Are you still going there, or are you finished?
I finished the Hughes reentry, but I went to transitional.
Okay, so you're still there? You're still in transitional?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you working?
No, not yet.
Okay, so it doesn't matter what day. I'll set it for August the 11th, that's a Monday. 8/11, 9 o'clock. Bring the report, usually Brian Turvin is here from the counseling center, he can give you a report, but he's not here today. Okay, 9 o'clock, August the 11th.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Jennifer Cooper, 23-11-27. Has done dip school and completed community service. Is it RRS? Okay, it's a good report. And you're going to work off your fines?
Yeah, I have been.
Okay.
I only got a few more days to go.
That's fine. I'll set you for August the 18th. That's a Monday. August the 18th. 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Brian Crawford. 24-330.
He left it.
All right, Mr. Crawford, are you anything on your fines today?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
I already attempted to give him a drug screen this morning. He was unable to do it, although I do believe he may be under the influence at this time.
Okay.
We did a few days ago.
He did admit that he had used after he left.
Yeah, Yeah.
I have a vet at OVP. They said that if I come to court, they'd take me directly afterwards because I had scabies there for a while and I was contagious and they wouldn't accept me.
Is there anybody here?
I have not seen anybody from OVP.
Here, I'm online.
Okay.
Mr. Carter did complete an assessment with us on the 26th, but then he never reported for treatment. I'm sure we would be willing to take him if he's willing to come into treatment, though.
Yes, ma'am.
Can somebody pick him up here today, or?
Let me see if we have a bed for him, since we have not heard from him. Let me make sure we have a spot for him, and then I can let you know directly.
Okay, well, I'm gonna place him in custody until that happens, so.
Crawford, right back this way.
Robert Hamlin, 19,916 and 19,899. Can you pay anything on your fines today?
Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. I made a payment a few weeks back.
Okay, let's see. June 20th, you did, okay. I'll set your next hearing for August 1st,
All right, thank you.
9 o'clock, August 1st. Gary Kazee. Gary Kazee is 16,166, 14,309. He still has things left to do and hasn't appeared, so there'll be a warrant for failure. Donald Sharp.
Yes, sir.
Donald Sharp is 08-1591, 09-650, 14-263. Still have 2 days of community service left to do. And fines to pay. Have you done anything since your last hearing, Mr. Sharp?
Last time that I seen you, sir, I got a decent day after, and now I'm at the Hub Source Treatment Center.
Where's that located?
Up in Portsmouth, Ohio, 1139 17th Street.
Okay, is there somebody there that can confirm that? You got somebody in the room with you from Hope?
Yes, sir, I have one house coordinator with me.
Okay, let's have it on. All right, sir, can you identify yourself, please?
I'm Harold Maddox.
And what's your position with Hub Source?
I'm the housing coordinator.
All right, you're confirming Donald Sharp is inpatient with you?
I am.
All right, I'm going to set his next hearing for August the 1st. As long as he's compliant, he can continue to appear by teleconference.
Good.
August 1st, 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Alexis Smith, 193668. She's at Southern Hope. Says she's compliant. You had children inside of him?
Yeah, I have one daughter.
Is there a children's services case open on that, or?
It was closed until I did parenting classes and things, and that's one of the things that TCC offers is the parenting classes for me to reopen the case.
Okay. to.
Not until just now when she handed me that letter and I told her that she was more than welcome to give it to you.
Okay. Well, usually we have somebody here from the counseling center, but today, well, we do. Mr. Turbin is here. So I'm going to let you talk with him. I didn't know you would be here today. So this is Alexis Smith. She's at Southern Hope. She's from Scioto County. She has a child there. She's interested in stepping stones as a way of reunifying with her child. So why don't you all talk, and then we'll come back and decide how we're going to go forward.
Thank you, Ron.
Thank
You're
you.
Ron Wiggle, 164698, 14844, 13151. He's at RRS. Good screen. And good report overall. So he's inpatient now, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right, we won't worry about your fines or anything until all that gets further down the road. So we'll have you come back, August 8th. August 8th, that's a Friday. Be your next hearing.
Thank you, Ron.
Good start.
Thank you.
Is that? Okay. That finishes the reviews, or how many arraignments do we have?
Got 2 for here, and then we're ready to go to jail.
Okay, all right, we got 2 arraignments here, so I'll explain the rights. You were here, there was a video play, we'll go over it again. You have a right to remain silent, you don't have to say anything, but what you do say is all being recorded, so if you admit something about your case, that could be used against you later. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail and to make the state prove any charge beyond a reasonable doubt. All defendants have those rights. You waive those rights by entering guilty or no contest pleas. Don't enter those pleas if you don't understand what's happening, if you're confused, if you don't know what to do, if you want a trial, if you want a lawyer to talk to, enter a not guilty plea when you're asked for a plea. That's always the safest plea you can have. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus James McClellan, case number TRD 21682, TRD 181168, TRD 163521, A and B.
All right, and Mr. McClellan's in treatment.
Yes, sir. He's currently in Shawnee Counseling Center in Portsmouth.
Okay, and got a report to that effect. She's been there less than a month.
Yeah.
And did you self-report to Shawnee, or was that?
I did. I was going to Mahogany's before that, sir.
Okay. All right. I'll agree with your going to Shawnee, and he's inpatient.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, we'll put it on hold. You got community service and fines and costs today, but we can.
They said they'd work with me up here to pay off.
We got a program at Shawnee that lets them do the community service and send it to whatever county they are.
Okay, we need to
I'll see
discuss
you.
it with Mr. Cooper. I'll give you another review hearing in about a month. We'll make it August the 8th. It'll be your next hearing
Thank you.
at 9 o'clock. August 8th, 9 o'clock is his next hearing.
Thank you, sir.
Cancel any warrant that has been issued.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Sean.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Alec K. Douglas, case number CRA 25263, CRA 25264.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yeah.
Name's Alec K., one word, A-L-O-I-K-Y, one of them is wrong.
Okay. All right, I'm familiar with Miss Douglas, I know that's her. All right, you've got 2 charges. 25263 is the most serious, it's possession, aggravated possession of drugs. The last on March 31st of 2025, You knowingly were in possession of methamphetamine, which is a Schedule II substance. That's a felony of the 5th degree, maximum penalty, a year in jail, $2,500 fine. 25264 is a possession of drug paraphernalia charge. That's alleged the same date and time you were in possession of a glass pipe with residue. That's a 4th degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. And she came to Southern Hope when? When did you start there?
I was in Lawrence County Recovery, the 4th of April was when I went, and then about 4 weeks ago, I changed to Southern Hope.
Okay. And you just came in because you knew these charges were pending?
No, I didn't know that until a
Our
couple
court
of days.
liaison looked at some things and realized that those were pending. At first, we couldn't find them because of the misspelling of a name, and then she was more than willing to address.
Yeah, her name should be all one word, Allykkay.
Yes.
One word. Motion to amend.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'll amend the complaint. Okay. You haven't made her a lawyer?
No.
And is anybody here?
Mr. Morford said he would be here at around 10.
No one's here yet. Your Honor, Roger Smith didn't have to be here Monday.
Okay. Well, I'll appoint you a lawyer. I'm just going to allow you to stay at Southern Hope, and we'll set a hearing for you. Let's make it next Friday. Monday's way overcrowded. So let's do the 11th, July the 11th. I'm going to appoint Stratton, but I think he'll be here then. I'm not sure about Roger Smith. So we'll let you sign a $2,000 signature bond with the condition further you stay in treatment. And then bring her back to court a week from tomorrow on the 11th.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, does she need to be fingerprinted?
She does. We'll work that out at some point. She'll have to go to the jail to get fingerprinted.
Okay. When would you like us to do that?
Whenever you can. She'll need to take that form, the bond form, with her to give to the jail personnel. So.
I'll bring you a copy of this.
Okay, next hearing, July the 11th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, I didn't have a card for Mr. Stratton either.
Okay.
Next week. Next week's.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, I notified Mr. Stratton.
You are ready to go to the Lawrence County Jail.
Okay, we have some hearings to do at the jail.
State of Ohio versus David L. Fetty, case number CRB 24-140, PRD 23-1820, A and B. And Derek Jenkins is on deck.
All right, Mr. Fetty, it's alleged that you missed a review hearing.
Yes, sir, I forgot about it. I got seizures and stuff, and I didn't write it down, and I just forgot about it.
Okay, where are you living now?
I stay with my sister,
Where she live?
by the park in Burlington.
Okay, so you're not that far away. How
No,
long,
sir,
how long have you been in jail?
they arrested me Monday.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to send you to anything else you want to tell me. You've got fines and costs to pay on 2 cases. And I'm going to give
And
you,
if I get out today, I can go to the bank and pay.
okay. I'm going to give you another hearing date. We'll make it easy to remember. It's going to be on August the 1st.
Yes, sir, okay.
I'll send you your time served for contempt for not coming to your last hearing. If you pay it all off, you don't have to come to the next hearing, August 1st.
I'll pay it off as soon as I get out.
If you haven't paid it, you gotta show up at 9 o'clock on August the 1st for a review hearing.
Yes, sir, okay, thank you.
Okay, that's all.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Derek Jenkins, case number CRA 25-393, and Daryl Runyon is on deck.
All right, Mr. Jenkins, this is set for Rule 4.
This is the kind of supposed to.
So you were not able to post bond.
No.
Okay, I'm going to release you, since they only want a $250 bond, I'm going to release you and order you to go turn yourself in. You've been in jail now for, well,
About a week.
Since the 27th of June.
yeah, so it has been a week. Okay, I'm going to release you, order you to go turn yourself in Pike County.
All right.
So if you don't do it, you're still subject to, there's a warrant for your arrest out there.
Yes, sir, I've already, my parents have been in contact with Pike County, and we've kind of got it all worked out.
All right, I'll order you released.
All right, thank you, sir. I'm done, though. It's on deck.
State of Ohio versus Daryl L. Runyon, case number CRB 23-529, and Joseph Rollins is on deck.
All right, Daryl Runyon. You're Daryl Runyon. Sir, you're Daryl Runyon. Can you hear me? Okay, you're on. I can't hear you. You're probably turned off at the headset. They'll need to turn it on.
Okay, I will do it, sir.
Now, we can hear you. Okay,
Okay.
so you just got out of, you were incarcerated up in, was it Chillicothe?
Yes, sir, I've been down for a year.
And you're coming back to Lawrence County now?
Well, if I do that, I'm gonna be living in Franklin County. But
Well, you
whatever
still,
I need to do, I'll do.
yeah, you still have a case pending here on domestic violence from 2023. So we gotta
Yes,
deal,
sir.
we gotta deal with that. And Mr.
Okay.
Morford was your lawyer.
Yeah, I've been working on my glove cabinet too. I've got glove classes since I've been in gloves, and I've been off for a year. I've been off from dope for a year and 2 months.
Okay. Somebody brought in a certificate where you completed, intervention
Yeah.
program.
Yeah,
Who brought this in?
yes, sir, and I had to do AA and MA too, I've done that.
All right, you can give Mr. Hall, Mr. Hall, Mr. Hall.
Mr. Hall.
You can give this back to him. Just make a copy for the file, please. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to withdraw the warrant and give you another hearing date with your lawyer. Your case is still pending.
Okay, sir.
Let's set it. July 25th.
That'll work.
July 25th will be your next hearing. We'll let Mr. Morford know. And you need to get in touch with him about being here. He'll need to be here that day for his hearing at 10 o'clock.
I'll definitely be there, sir.
Okay, I'll release the warrant so you get out of jail today, and we'll make it a signature bond of $2,000.
Okay, thank you, sir.
July 25th is the next hearing.
I'll be here.
They say July 25th.
State of Ohio, Joseph Rollins, case number CRA 25395, CRB 25396. Tony Brees is on deck.
This is like crazy. I remember this.
Yeah, Brees is fine. We'll do that.
All right, thank you.
Sir, you Tony Brees.
Yes.
Mr. Brees, I'm Judge Kapler at the Lawrence County Municipal Court. This is what's called an arraignment hearing for you. So everything we say is going on the record. You don't have to say anything, but if you do make statements, they can be used against you if you admit something about this. It's alleged, well, let me go to the rights. You have the right to remain silent, I just told you that. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, to make the state prove charges beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand those things? It's alleged that there's a warrant for your arrest in Delaware County, Ohio. So I've got a copy of the warrant. It's from the Common Pleas Court, Delaware County. And it says you violated community control sanctions in that court, and they wanted you arrested on those community control sanctions. And let's see. Yeah, it says, case number 22CR 080454, motion to terminate intervention in lieu of conviction and impose a sentence. So that's been filed, so that looks like that's what it's about.
Okay.
So, you have a right to a hearing in this court to decide if you are the person being sought by Delaware County, and if there's good reason to send you to that jurisdiction. You can have an attorney and have one appointed to represent you if you want. You won't, my decision won't be on whether you did or didn't do what you were supposed to in the intervention in lieu that you were supposed to get. It'll be whether Delaware County has a good reason to require you to come to their jurisdiction. That'll be the only issue I'll decide. You can waive that hearing if you want and agree to go to Delaware County. If you do, I'll set a bond. If you can post it, then I'll order you to go turn yourself in. If you can't post it, I'm going to order Delaware County to come get you. So how do you want to proceed? Do you want a lawyer here to talk to you about this? Do you want to agree to go to Delaware County? How do you want to go forward?
You said you're so bond, I can go turn myself in?
Okay, so you want to waive the right to a hearing here and have...
Yeah.
Okay, and just have me set a bond for you?
Yes.
Okay, let me look over the paperwork a little more and see. Sometimes they will tell me in the paperwork what kind of bond they're asking for, if they're asking no bond.
Okay.
Well, it said one of the reasons they're upset with you, they're alleging, is that you left, after you left residential treatment, you did not contact staff with the court and keep them posted as about what you were doing.
I was like, my daughter was sick, and she was diagnosed with leukemia, and I needed to go see her, and they wouldn't let me go see her.
They also said you left treatment without staff approval, so you left treatment without approval.
Yeah, that's what happened, because I needed to see her now, and they wouldn't let me go see her until I left.
Okay.
Because she was diagnosed with leukemia, and I needed to get her into that children's hospital.
I'm going to set your, does the state take any position on bond or anything here?
No, Your Honor.
I'm going to set your bond at $10,000 cash or surety. Do you think you can post that kind of bond?
Not 10,000, I can do 10%.
Okay. I'll let you use a bail bondsman, so that's probably what it would be, $1,000. You want to talk to a bail bondsman?
I mean, I can talk to a love bondsman, I don't know when you're around here.
Well, we do. We've got one that does 95% of the bonds here. So, but here's the way this works. If you want to try to post bond, I'll give you some time to do that, but I'm not going to tell Delaware County to come get you, because they get in their car, start driving down here, and then you post bond, and then you're not here at the jail when they come to pick you up. So I'm going to give you a time frame to try to post bond before I start the clock running on them to come get you. You understand? So if you're not able to post bond, it may wind up you just sitting in our jail for a while you're trying to get bond together, and it never happens.
But if you give me a bail bondsman, that'd be fine.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll set your bond at $10,000, and I'm going to require you to post it today by 4 o'clock. You should. The bail bondsman's pretty good about getting in touch with you, so you should know today. And then if you do post bond, I'm going to make you turn yourself in next week. So you got to turn yourself in by July the 11th.
Okay.
That morning. or be in this court July the 11th at 10 a.m.
Okay. Sounds good.
So we'll send a waiver to you to sign at the jail.
Okay.
And we've already notified the bail bondsman that you want to talk to him, so he should be getting in touch with you. Is there somebody he should call on your behalf, or does he just need to get in touch with you at the jail?
I just want to get in touch with you, Jim, because everybody that I know right now is at work.
Okay. Okay, so this needs to be waiver faxed to the jail.
But,
Okay, do you understand what you need to do?
yes, sir, I need to either get, once I get bonded out, I need to get in contact with Delaware to turn myself in by the 11th.
Yeah, get the warrant withdrawn by the 11th. Or show up here in Chesapeake and explain to me why you didn't get that done. Or we'll issue a warrant for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Joseph Rollins at the Lawrence County Jail. Your Honor, that's the only case we have left at the jail if they have been ready.
Okay. All right, Mr. Rollins is here. Roger Smith's his attorney, but he's unavailable for that. He's been sitting in jail since Monday. So I think there was an attempted assessment of him on Monday, and he wasn't making a whole lot of sense of being very forthcoming. So I'm going to ask that you do another assessment of him today, and then we'll come back after you be very honest in your assessment, and I'll have you back after you do that. Okay, you're going to get a call from the treatment provider.
Okay, Your Honor. Will I get my bond back, or is it still normal?
Well, that's what we're going to figure out. I think you were still under the influence on Monday, so.
That's what I didn't have really any good memory from everything I was good over the weekend, so.
Okay, well, you seem a lot better today, so you'll get a chance. Let's do it again, and this time be honest and forthcoming, and we'll see what happens later today.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll have you back after you talk to the treatment provider.
Do I be back in the courtroom today?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Oh,
by
okay.
teleconference. You're gonna go do a phone call, then you'll come back on teleconference after you do your phone call with the provider.
Okay, yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Caitlin Moore, here at the court, case number CRB 24337, CRB 24243, CRB 24244.
This is Mr. Morford's case, but he's not here. I was told there was going to be a dismissal, though, is that right? Or-
Yes, Your Honor, I had a lengthy conversation with Mr., I can't think of his name, Mr. Hinkle, the alleged victim, on the, some of the charges. The other charges went to the grand jury. She was actually convicted of the F4 burglary and is a star, or was a star. So Mr. Hinkle and I discussed the fact that they have children together, and he feels like the star experience and conviction in common pleas court is sufficient, and so he is not opposed to us dismissing the pending charges here, so we'll do that.
All right, so all pending charges against Caitlin Moore are valid.
State of Ohio versus Christopher D. Faulkner, case number CRA 25334, CRB 25335, A, B, and C.
Your Honor, Christopher did complete his assessment with OEP, and he is due to be back for his first appointment on the 7th of this month to start services for counseling.
Okay. He does have a bond up, he's not here, he's not in court today.
Yeah, I see that he's not there.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and issue a warrant for him and notify Mr. Sowards, and then you can let Mr. Faulkner know that he needs to get into court as soon as possible.
Yes, I will have them reach out to him.
So issue a warrant and set a bond forfeiture for July 21st. Now I'm notifying Mr. Sowers.
State of Ohio versus Eber J. Medina, case number CRB 25392A and B, PRC 251468. Your Honor, he was picked up by ICE.
Okay. All right, now all the charges here then. Mr. Hill.
Well,
He's got an OBI or you want a warrant?
assuming he's never going to come back, I would think, on the one hand, nolling would be the appropriate thing, but we never know. So yes, we'd ask for a warrant.
Okay, I'll issue bench warrant for failure to review.
Your Honor, we have a couple of recalls for here. We do have a prelim, but it's Mr. Morford's case, we're still waiting on him. State of Ohio versus Alexis Destiny Smith, case number TRC 193668.
So was a request to transfer to Stephenson to counseling center. Okay. Some consultant about that.
Yes, Your Honor. I was able to secure her bed for Monday.
Okay, so she's gonna stay at Southern Hotel then, or how?
Absolutely, Your Honor. She's done really well there. We don't want to do anything to try and stand in our way.
All right, so how can we, she come here? How are we gonna get her to?
I can pick her up after court.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, to save you guys a hassle.
Okay.
All right, so allow transfer to counseling center. Set your next hearing for August 1st.
You got a card?
Yeah, 100%.
9 o'clock for review, August 1st.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck.
State of Ohio recalls Brian Coffey, case number CRB 24330.
All right, Ms. Moore, your cases have been dismissed.
Okay.
Mr. Morford is on his way here, but and figure you object to having your cases dismissed at the request of the prosecutor.
Okay.
They said your ex was satisfied with what's happened so far and didn't want to pursue it any further, so going to be dismissed. You're welcome. All right, Mr. Crawford is here. We're waiting on transport from ODP. They said they were going to send somebody to pick him up.
I haven't seen him yet.
Okay. Well, let's just have him hang out back in the back so they come pick him up. You're welcome. Yeah. Let's wait until it is here now. See what they say.
We're still waiting on Mr. Morgan, and we're waiting on Joseph Rollins to assess.
Okay, we've got 2 cases left to do. Both are being worked on. We're waiting on Mr. Morford. He said he was on his way. Texted me he's on his way. So we'll take a recess. Court's in recess.
Yes, thank you.
Have a good work. Yes, you too. We're still calling these people up?
I don't know.
Okay.
They sounded like it just had Rollins to do. But I don't know about that one either.
Do you have that domestic? Yes. It's a menacing. Oh, it's a menacing. Okay, that was still on there. Dina, they didn't call him up.
Yes,
Why is
Medina.
this loose like this?
Medina.
It was like that.
Is that Medina there? No, ice took it. There's a warrant.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, he's in the warrant.
It's good to have ice.
Yeah, now they're going crazy. They used to do on the ball.
I know.
They'd say they do something, and now they're going crazy. Casey Burton, 7-7. Okay, these were just in.
On that Casey Burton expungement,
Mm-hmm.
did we get a copy of his criminal history?
We probably did. It's probably in there. I don't know why. This is for 7-7. I don't know why this copy is.
All right, so here's the deal.
It hasn't been filed.
Okay, well, all right, so if it's a
Victim case?
we have to,
I've been letting her know.
So this sounds like a Walmart case.
I believe it is a Walmart case.
So we don't have to worry
No.
about it.
And the other one that's coming out was a Lowe's. There's Medina. This is just a copy with his criminal history. So this is done. Yeah, Medina, what you put? Yeah, just print all the notes for today. I'm gonna go ahead and get the next couple of days going. Thank you for that. Dismissed, did you print? More? Would you please?
It's kind of sad to see that case go. Here, I think I'll clean it up a little bit. I had all my questions for him for the trial.
Oh, yeah, okay. Waste the paper. So Medina, you did, we're waiting on Caitlin Norris to be printed.
I don't think that that's a good text tone.
What do you have?
No, the one that goes.
Oh.
It's annoying.
Okay, Caitlin.
Should be 3 pages.
That was 2.
Yeah, 2 pages.
Daryl Runyon, did you print anything on him? Okay, that one's done.
$7.25.
Okay, so 7.25. Rollins. What they say with Rollins?
Well, we're gonna call that back.
I'm calling it back up, okay. July 11th. I've already subpoenaed everybody. This is my,
You're not trying to replace these with these, are you?
no, I don't know who brought those in. I think Jasmine. No, I'm not. No, and I like a gel. I like a,
Uh-huh. I like these the best of all.
I got
Is
a
this a
box of
gel?
them. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is.
I have a whole box of them if you need them.
Really? Well, that's good.
Yeah, so.
No, I won't need them all at once.
I told Trish about this. She told me
I've got about 15
boxes.
15 pins.
Oh, well, then you're good.
I'm good at home.
Mhm.
And I'll tell you something else. I have borrow these.
Okay.
I use them. I mean, they come out.
Take this in there and fill it out. I did this once and I don't know where my note went. But I told her, I was going to order.
I'd like to tell. My wife was sitting at home and wasn't feeling real good today. My wife, she looked over at me, she said, well, I guess you can take your money and make your whatever you got to go to the bank. She's like, you're supposed to be employed. Oops. We got you right now. Yeah, and I've watched him before, he's straight up normal. So I said, well, we got to know. She's sitting out in the van and her,
Okay, I'll take these back to my office. And do you want to take 7-7's files with you? And 7-11?
Not 7-Eleven.
Just 7-7?
7-7.
Okay, and then we'll work on 7-11. You got Brandon.
I wouldn't want that for my text. And I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm really particular about that.
I was going to say, you're specific.
I've studied. Studied it.
Yeah.
The one that makes sense to me is the one that I have, which is the standard.
Did you go feed that dog?
No, nothing.
Oh, boy's crazy.
I don't know what I have.
That was funny.
I don't know
You
what
should
to
don't
text
pay
on
it.
that.
You know?
No.
He's nuts.
That may not.
I had to say it was an uncomfortable situation, but it was kind of funny. It was funny.
I texted you.
I know. But it didn't make a noise. That's what you put to me. Okay, I have one that gets on your nerves, I guess.
Yeah, it's not as bad as some. But now, but text me, you can hear mine, and I think it's the ideal text.
Okay, ideal.
So stupid does that sound? He couldn't understand why he was there.
Okay. What noise is that?
It's called, I mean, I'm not saying everybody should have the same text tone.
Right.
I'm saying that one is, it's quick, it's easy, it's not offensive sounding, it doesn't last forever.
Nobody wants to hear your text tone, right?
No, exactly.
All right, there's the 2 and the recall. Okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna go get this, see if this burden's been done.
Lawrence County Municipal Court is now back in session. State of Ohio versus Carl Large, case number CRB 25399. This is the new arraignment.
Okay. Sir, you're Carl Large?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Large, it's case number 25399 is the charge filed against you. I have explained the rights of defendants several times today. Have you been here when that's happened?
Yes.
You want me to go over with you, or do you understand your rights?
I understand.
The charge against you is menacing. It alleges that on July the 1st in Fayette Township, you knowingly caused Ethel Marie Venatter to believe you would cause physical harm to her person or property. So that's a 4th-degree misdemeanor. It's a maximum penalty for that's 30 days in jail, $250 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes.
How do you wish to plead to this charge?
Not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed to represent you?
Yes.
Are you working?
Yes.
What do you do?
I work at Simple Hardware in Ironton.
Are you paid by the hour?
Yes.
How much per hour?
$14.50 an hour. No, 14 and a quarter an hour.
I'm sorry?
14 and a quarter an hour.
$14.25? How many hours a week do you work?
40 hours a week.
So you're making right at $30,000 a year, right, gross? That's what I have to determine.
Pretty close, yeah.
Do you have people dependent on you for income? Do you have people you're supporting?
My wife.
Okay, does she work?
No.
All right, I'll appoint a lawyer for you. And you live close to Ironton, right?
Huh?
You live down close to Ironton?
Yes.
Who we got? You got cards on from Ironton?
Let's see, I've got Luke Steyer, I've got Roger Smith,
There's not
Tyler Smith.
You got any Ironton?
Don't have any, no.
Okay, I'm going to appoint J.T. Holt. He's in Ironton. And we'll need to set a pretrial. You may want to continue it, but let's see. We've got a rather short time frame to get this one done. So I'm going to set your next hearing for the 14th of July.
14th of July?
It's a Monday, July 14th. You'll write that down. The little basket in front of you has got a form, or you can use your own paper. July 14th.
At what time?
10 o'clock. And I'll give you Mr. Holt's phone number here.
We're requesting a protection order too, Your Honor.
Okay, is it any problem for you to stay away from Ethel Venatter?
No, sir.
Okay, you don't live together or anything?
No.
Okay, you're not to go around her or contact her while this is pending?
I'll give you a copy.
Sign it right here.
No, right here, and here, and David.
Okay, we'll write this down. We'll give you J.T. Holt's phone number. 740-533-0163.
063?
0163. Okay. Not guilty plea is entered, stay away from the matter, don't post things about this person, contact Mr. Holt. Are you in relation to Coach Large?
Yes,
How so?
cousins.
Cousins, okay. He was a coach at Rock Hill.
Rock Hill,
when I was way back in the day when I was playing, back when they were hanging peach baskets on the wall and had a jump ball after every basket. He was quite the carry. He was an All-American at Rod Green.
Yep.
You had a mean set shot, I guess.
Okay, so we're going to give you a copy of this protection order. It just says what I told you. Stay away from this person. Don't contact him. Get in touch with Mr. Holt. Be back here on the 14th unless he tells you he's made arrangements for a different date.
Okay.
And let's see, you posted a bond, so your bond continues that you posted. Any questions, Mr. Large?
No, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Joseph Rollins, Lawrence County Jail, case number CRA 25395, CRA 25396.
I've done a little assessment with him, and we can't take him. And I feel like he ain't being honest still.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to, I'll reinstate your bond at $7,500 cash or surety. We'll keep the same hearing date for next Friday, July 11th. Mr. Smith will be your lawyer. So if you can post bond, I'll let you out without going to treatment at this point. But one thing that I want the state to consider, maybe it needs to go on to the grand jury since he's not going to be amenable to treatment from this court. So
Well,
it's an F2.
We plan on doing that regardless, but the
Okay.
thing about it is there's not another grand jury until the end of this month.
Okay.
I'm fearful about what he might do. I mean, it's alleged that he stabbed somebody with a screwdriver.
All right.
We were agreeable to him going to treatment, but since he wouldn't be going to treatment, we don't know what he would be doing. So, I mean, we feel like he ought to have a higher bond under the circumstances.
What bond would you recommend?
$25,000.
Okay, I'm going to change your bond to $25,000 cash or surety, and your next hearing is going to be still July the 11th. Mr. Smith will be your lawyer.
We're finished at the jail.
Okay, that's all at the jail.
State of Ohio versus Gary Cassini, case number CRB 16166, CRB 14309.
Sorry, Your Honor, I forgot.
Okay, so you're here now, this is on the reviews. You need to make payments, you've got fines and costs left, that's all.
Yeah, all I've got is a credit card. I'm gonna get her when I go home is to call it in or do computer or whatever it is she
We're
does.
going to do computer.
Okay.
We're going to leave early today. I'll cancel the warrant since you did come in. How much are you going to pay today?
$40.
Okay, put you down for $40 today. Set your next hearing. August 4th. August 4th, 9 o'clock. So it's first Monday in August.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Carolyn Jacks, case number CRA 25341. Carolyn Jacks.
She's at OVP. It's Mr. Morford's case. He's still not here, but I've
Well,
been...
she was here.
Carolyn Jacks is here. I said Mr. Morford's not here.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Morford is not here, that's what I said. All right, so she's in treatment at OVP. I understand she's compliant.
Yes, Your Honor. She is due to complete here on the 10th of July, and she will continue to hometown recovery. I did send Mr. Major a compliance letter for her.
Okay. All right. I'll order her to go on to hometown after OVP and be back here for her next hearing on July 21st,
Okay,
and that'll be at 10 o'clock. Be a preliminary hearing at 10 o'clock.
okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks.
State of Ohio recalls Brian Crawford, case number CRB 24330, back in holding, Your Honor.
Brian Crawford, we need brought out from the holding cell.
Your Honor, OVP's already picked him up. I thought his case was done.
All right, that's fine. We'll just let Ms., I'm gonna go ahead and set another hearing date. It's the only thing we got left to do. So he's gonna be there 28 days, or should be. So Brian Crawford, I'll set him for, July 25th is his next follow-up. And it'll be a review. He should be
Okay,
able to
we'll
be.
have it there, Your Honor.
Okay, 9 o'clock on July 25th.
Okay, thank you.
And that should be it. Court's adjourned.
Easy peasy.
So this one is just.
Been a while since we've had a court.
Yeah. It's maybe a record.
Maybe.
Chasing problems.